Well, that's peace, God, that you know you have like a support system over there, because God, that's far away from the root. And a lot of times, you know, like brothers who are away from the root, they wind up getting it all shaky and whatnot. But you know, you made sure that you stayed in tune with the root, but at the same time, you know, you
back over there,
yeah,
dealing with the culture over there.
Right.
And I was seeing people die when I was going back, God. After my first time coming to Now Why, I didn't come back until 1992. I came 1990 for the first time. I didn't come back until summer of 92. And those 2 years back in Cali, I was in touch with Umar. I'd call him every now and then. When you coming back out here, God? You teaching, God? Keep teaching, God.
Right, peace.
And my friends was dying, God. And they was getting killed by dudes in their same set. I got two close friends I went to high school with, God, from two different blood sets. They were both killed by dudes from their same blood set. Over little minor arguments like gambling and shit, like playing dice, shooting dice, and they arguing over money. And one of my friends got killed in the car. He was arguing with the dude over a dice game, and the dude said, "Oh yeah, everything's cool." He getting in the car, taking him home, shot him in the car, and pushed his body out on the freeway. God.
Oh shit.
On the freeway, a close personal friend of mine, man, from high school, football star and everything, but he was gangbanging too. Got killed on the way home, God, and pushed him out on the freeway, God. So things like that, and then at the same time, I'm coming here, I'm learning more. It was a no-brainer. I'm sticking with this. That's death. This is life.
Peace.
Peace, God. That's what it was.
Right. Keep you grounded. Something to keep you grounded.
This is life. That's death over there, and I'm amongst the death was everywhere, God. I got cousins that I used to be in the car with, God, that was, they like 4 or 5 years older than me. I'd be riding around with them. This is when I was just starting to get supreme mathematics, God. And I'm riding around with them, and they got guns in the car. And God, we could be going somewhere, and they would stop it. If they seen a rival, I'm in the car with them, God. We just supposed to be going to the store or to the mall or something. They would stop. This one cousin in particular, he would jump out, God, and handle his business right in front of me, God. Right in front of me, God.
And I was actually fucking with you.
And he never went to prison. Never been shot or nothing, but he was one of the most wildest dudes growing up. Got a career and everything, and to this day, he tells me how he proud of me for staying on the right path. Because he knew, he even said to me at a family reunion, God, like, understanding years ago, I was a bad influence on you, and you didn't even take none of that shit. You didn't follow me. You didn't follow me up in none of that shit. You did your thing. He proud of me for doing that. But he could have easily influenced me to be like him, because he was like a big brother to me. And this is just a cousin. And I'm more proud of him for surviving that bullshit. Peace. I'm more proud of him for surviving that bullshit because he ended up going to the military.
Oh, wow, okay.
He left the gangbanging shit to go to the military. Ended up getting
applying it in a different
learned
way.
a trade in the military, God. He learned airplane engine mechanic. Moved to Dallas, working for some I forget one of the airlines, United or something, where he was an airplane engine mechanic. Living in Dallas. He just moved back to Cali, like, understanding years ago. So this is in the late 80s, early 90s when he left to go to the military. I'm talking about gang banging, crazy. One of them dudes that would jump out on people and where you from? What set you from? He got the ratchet in his hand,
right.
ready to go.
Now, what was it? I wonder what it was that sparked him to change his.
Because he could have lost his life, God. I'm gonna tell you what it was, because he told me.
Because a lot of brothers don't get that spark, though.
He was one of the ones that got the message. I could lose my life in this shit, even though he was the one that was out there putting in the work. He realized that the work could be put in on him.
See, he valued his life.
And he said, yo, before I go too far in this shit, let me get the fuck out of here. Before I get my mama house shot up, let me get the fuck out of here. This is the conversation. This is what he told me, God.
Right.
He's, what, 52 now?
Okay.
Just moved back to Cali.
He's older than you. Right.
He's back in Cali. Retired from doing the plane mechanic shit.
Right,
Got a big house. He just lounging. And now we having conversations about that time. And he's telling me, I could have easily put you into that shit. But I told him, I got my own mind. I seen what you was doing. I ain't want that for me. I was more on this, let me get this these lessons.
Right.
Knowledge of self. Black man is God. That's what I was on.
Right.
I seen life in that. I seen death in what they was doing. That was a no-brainer for me. I had it direct in front of me, God. In my family.
If Mecca did this.